Hello, hello. What's good, everybody? It is Tuesday night, and it is time to get right back into it. We're talking about The Penguin, all things episode 2, The Inside Man, and you already know we're talking with the one, the only, a fandom D-Saint. How we doing tonight?
Yo, what is good, everyone? And I am happy we are talking about this together.
Oh, we're about to get back into it. We're going dark in the streets of Gotham with the one, the only, Fal A.K.O. What's
No,
good?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Just Falcone.
He's
Just
a
Falcone.
Falcone with the A.K. Get
Yeah,
it
so I gotta slide the AK in there.
Oh, what's good? We're talking about The Penguin, episode 2, The Inside Man, and this one opens up in Arkham State with Sophia full on donning the OG comic Arkham Regalia. And with the OG, like, orange and white stripes that we've seen the Riddler and the Penguin stuck in before, that was kind of tight. Cool little callback. And she gets told she needs to go inside. And when she steps in, we see it's just like a dream sequence as her brother's there, like to visit, but he's already missing his finger. And I was like, how tormented is this already fragile, like disrupted mind that knows that the one person in this world that always had her back has been murdered? Like, just how dangerous is Sophia right now, AK?
Extremely dangerous. Like beyond, like, you know how there's top secret and then like above top secret? She is like 5 levels above dangerous right now. And there's no one there to properly be a barrier for her anymore. So yeah, it's about to get crazy.
I mean, she has nothing left, no holds barred, maybe even nothing to live for, nothing to lose. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
is there any talk about habitual line steppers? Is there any line she wouldn't
Absolutely not.
Not at all, especially now that like her brother is dead. Like, but we know that could have been like the last like hope she had of
Mm-hmm.
sanity, and then
Yep.
once he died, it was over.
I can't believe they already have me feeling half sorry for this murdering psychopath. I'm like, good Lord, that's pretty good writing right there. Because I was like, this woman is pretty much evil to the core so far, but she is a schemer, and I can't wait to see where it goes. She's come to, and we see like it's more of a daydream, and she seemed to be under some kind of hypnosis. Was that actual therapy, or was this maybe like done at the behest of like the new Dawn wanting like the shrink to see what she knows and where her mind's at? What do you think, Phantom?
I don't think that's actual therapy though.
You
I'm
think
more like it's done or anything. But
that
then
Dawn?
I was like, wait a minute, like hold on to your horses, Doc, because I don't know. Like it looked like he was about to go like freaking kiss Sophia for a second, then she like leaves and like,
Yeah, that was a little
I
weird.
mean, it's shades though. Anytime I see him come on the screen,
I knew I seen him somewhere.
I'm automatically thinking some shady shit is going down. So it could go either way with his character, honestly.
That's funny. I didn't even recognize that was him. They got to make
Mm-hmm.
the makeup crew in this show is phenomenal. I got to give it that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do you guys see? Like, because why would she just put herself through that? Unless maybe it was like court ordered and a condition of her parole. Like, why would she even put herself through?
I think that's exactly it. It's a condition of her parole. Because yeah, you absolutely can have court ordered therapy. I mean, while she on paper she beat the case that she was being tried for and being held at Arkham for, but I'm fairly certain that she's guilty. At least if they're following her comic storyline. So yeah, that could absolutely be court ordered, and that probably was actually a part of whatever deal was made. Was that okay? If you're gonna have her out, then you got to keep a tight leash on her, and therapy is going to be part of that. But I think there's something else underlying between the two of them separately.
So it's not just me. There's definitely sexual tension going on between her and the doc.
Oh yeah. I mean, can you blame her? Can you blame him?
Can you blame him? Yeah. Are they?
I'm saying.
Is this going to be a thing? Are they going to hook up by the season's end?
That would surprise me, really.
Oh, hey, what's up, Helena? Good to see you out there. Got Lottie V, Jake out there. What's good? How we all feeling about the Penguin so far? Loving this take on the Gotham series. It is just dark, gritty, and I'm good for it. But he has to be like half a psychopath too. Like, did you see that painting on the wall? It looked like Batman on acid. Who has that?
Look up his character.
I mean, yeah, something's off with that cat. Yeah. Sophia's no slouch, though. She knows exactly what's up. Like, he tries to tell her that she's safe, and she instantly replies, I'm not safe. I'm home. Like, this doesn't sound like a woman that's just going to let herself be quietly pushed into a corner.
Absolutely not. and we get clear confirmation of that. Although I don't know who thought that they was gonna be able to. I mean, we can take this back to Dirty Dancing, nobody puts baby in a corner. I don't know who, and we already know, like, if the first thing we heard about her uncle is he's a pussy, and just from the few bit of moves that he makes here in the beginning, yeah, that's a 100% assessment. He's not keeping her hemmed up nowhere.
No, that's insane. And nor should she. She'd be 10 times the boss that her brother ever could.
Exactly.
I mean, what is everybody about?
And 20 times better than her uncle. Like, dude, you can barely even find a fucking spy in your midst, and he's literally like right there.
Hey, Lottie V. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we already know what it is. And yeah, she's cray-cray, but what mafia boss in the history of ever wasn't, to some degree?
Ain't a little bit. I mean, I feel like you have to be, because you got to put that type of fear, not just a level of fear, but that specific type of fear in the people that work for you.
Exactly. You can't be caught slipping at any point. And she was he asked like what she saw. And again, this makes me question, like, why was she put under in the first place? Like, he said he could help her, but help her with what? Like, any ideas on that, Phantom?
Not sure yet, though.
Gotta wait and see, because it was just, I don't even understand why she would put herself under and put herself through that. That was just kind of weird to me.
I think it's nightmares.
Oh, to help with the nightmares? Because we see that.
I mean, well, yeah, like she's sleeping in. She has a whole ass room. She's sleeping in her closet because she can't handle that much free space around her. So, I mean, not only does she need help in general, but I'm very certain she went through some shit at Arkham. So, yeah, there's things there that could do with some therapy.
That's insane. Be careful out there driving. Oh yeah. The only type at lights.
Hey, yeah, no texting and driving, bro.
The Penguin acts like a cool customer in every situation, but it looks like his nerves may be getting the better of him, like playing double agent. Did you notice him sucking down that Pepto-Bismol before going in to see the Maronis?
Man, it's stressed as hell.
Yeah,
bro, stress ain't even the word, man. He's playing like it's not even crossing over. It's double cross, triple cross.
Oh yeah, and for everybody that comes in, checks in and checks out, make sure you check out the very end of the videos, as we always do that trivia, see what you remember about the episodes and see how you do. Always got that trivia at the end of every review. Penguin and Sal Maroni do a little verbal jousting to see where the other sits, and it seems like for now that the Maronis are going to play along, but Penguin's going to screw him like the second he doesn't need him, right, AK?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Honestly, I feel like they would have been smarter not dealing with him at all. I think like this is the moment right here where they should have done what he said as soon as Penguin walked in there trying to talk all smart. Oh, you ain't tell me we was coming to a party. I'd have dressed better. Nah, bro, you trying to fucking set me up. Okay, my people is out there battling, bleeding on the streets because of your ass. I could drop this dime right now on you, bro. And he just laughs like, I mean, well, yeah, that's one way of doing it. The disrespect. Are you sure you remember who the fuck you're talking to, sir? You're trying to get into this man's position. You are nowhere near his level right now. Watch your mouth. And you got Lady Chrissy in there. Come on now. I feel like she's gonna go ham on him at one point in time. At some point in time.
I was loving every step of the way. Like, he just like that, like faithful, and like all this drop the drugs. Like, he's gonna play both sides. I was like, go get it, Penguin.
So he's explaining how the heist is going to work to the Maroni mob, and it rolls into real time. And of course, there's a hitch. Like, Vidi comes in and tells Oz that he's on the main truck now. Why would he come in and switch things up? Like, he's the one that's trying to shut all of it down and move it. So why is he even involved with this delivery? It makes me think that maybe he really is dirty, and he too is playing double agent with the Maronis.
I don't think he's playing double agent. I mean, he very well could be, but I think he was actually trying to put Penguin in a position that would purposely trip him up. So I think he already has some suspicions about Penguin, but he's trying to do his homework and let these situations play out so he could actually have something to report on. But for the moment, Penguin is quick on his feet.
Absolutely.
Ironic.
Knowledge. Absolutely, I agree. This is fire. What's up, Phantom?
It's ironic
Agreed,
with his
Phantom.
lips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He can switch hit. very, very at very crucial moments. And yeah, I mean, for what he's trying to do, he's gonna need to employ that for this whole series.
I don't know. I feel like Vidi might be because we already know he's doing boss's wife. Like we already know he's not fully loyal. So what would I mean? How much more of a step would it be for him to be like a double agent for the Maronis or for the FBI or an informant? Maybe he's an informant, but there's something shady about this cat. I'm not
all of that. And I do agree, but I mean at the same time, Penguin is legit trying to cut people out. Like the goal actually was getting him out the way, but he had to switch it to Homeboy when the shit fucked up later. So yeah, I think he was smart to have eyes on Penguin.
Absolutely, yeah. Penguin's got his eyes on the prize. In the end, he's looking big picture. He wants it all.
Mm-hmm.
So the heist goes down, and somehow Oz makes it through alive. But who is that who like picked him up? Was it so? It had to be somebody from the Falcone side. So why would they just walk away from all those drugs that obviously are still there in the truck at this point? Like that simply.
Yeah, I was questioning that too. I was like, wait a minute. So it crashed. Got walking away. I was like, wait a minute. What's going on?
Yeah, they never showed us who the driver of that truck was. They just showed that car pulled up, which is weird because we didn't see him make any phone calls or anything after he was told to go in the lead car. So how did you just happen to have this person in the wings? And he did it smooth enough to be able to get Sophia's guy out of there also, which I think was also very calculated.
That one time when he was gonna pop him, and then he just like shifted his gun and shot the other guy. I was like, oh,
well, he had to make it back with him. He had to make it back with him.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we know it was a Falcone car, because he grabbed Castillo and grabbed him with him. So it's like, again, why this is the Falcones? I understand, like maybe they're just afraid of getting hit again, and there's more coming, but you got to grab at least a barrel. You don't just leave all the drugs there. That would never happen, ever.
It seems like they were all on that one truck, so that's why he was able to do that. And so that there wasn't anything else for them to get. You know, he comes around the corner, he's bleeding and he's limping, and the other car, what was supposed to be their guard car, got hit, and Castillo, he's the only one that's left. So he's also adrenaline running. Penguin's like, hey yo, come on now, we got to get the fuck going. Bullets are flying already. You see a car that you know you can jump in, yeah, you're just gonna go. You're not gonna worry about the drugs. That's why the drugs being gone and him not great. How was Castillo supposed to go get the drugs though? He wasn't in that car. He wouldn't have been able to go over there without getting shot.
They just shot the last guy. There wasn't anybody else left shooting at him once Penguin took him out. And then the brother man, because when they got to the house, they said, this guy saved my life, and then Penguin saved Castillo's life. There's nobody left. You gotta go. You go home without the drugs. A real mafia don's just gonna kill you for leaving the drugs there. Like there's just
they're guys. What's his name? What is it? Maroni. All of his guys were still there. The one dude, he just got shot. He didn't kill him before Penguin got out the truck. He just got shot, and then he shot back at the driver and killed the driver. So dude was wounded, but he still got the drugs. And that's when Penguin limped out. His boys, the Maroni boys, were all still there. That's why they were able to grab the shipment. If they would have killed them all, then obviously, yeah, they would have grabbed those drugs.
It looked to me, I didn't hear any more bullets. It seemed like everybody was either shot or either killed or shot down and not firing back. I don't know. That just seemed weird to me. Yes, absolutely, Lottie V. We are going to be doing that right after Penguin, 100%. I thought they were trying to hurry to get out there before enemies came back to finish the job. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, Lottie V. I think so. I think 100%. And you think it's Vidi who wants to take over? Of course he wants to, because he's next in line. He's the underboss, but I just don't think that's ever going to happen. Penguin's
and that's another thing with Vidi. I don't think it was Vidi's decision to pack everything up and move it to that safer spot. No, that was 100% Sophia's uncle being bitch made and not wanting to deal with all the heat in Gotham.
Feel it. That could be. Elena, the way he spoke to Sophia instead of letting her uncle handle it gives me the impression that he wants the top spot.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Could be. Yeah, that would be the first thing. I think they'd be killed as soon as they came back without the drugs or something like that. But yeah, that's a crazy little scene. Back home, the base of the Falcones are trying to figure out what happened, and Oz is just yelling, playing the role perfectly. And Sophia got there just in time to see it and hear it. And what I noticed was that when Sophia suggested the lost drugs and money wasn't the real problem, it was the lack of disrespect, She also pointed out that they didn't do this on their own. They must have had an inside man. Again, showing it's her running all things. Like, how did nobody else figure this out?
Like, why is she the only smartest Falcone in the damn rooms beyond me right now?
Yeah,
it's because she's the only one that's looking at it through the eyes of someone that wants to get revenge for her brother. Everyone else, like she said, everybody else is thinking about just the product and the money, because this type of heat, this is exactly what her uncle was trying to run from. That's why he wants to move to what he says is a safer, more quieter location. That's what I'm saying, that nobody is thinking about it the way she is. She is thinking like her dad and is going out to cap these motherfuckers. Nobody else is on that level. That's why they're not seeing the shit that's right there in front of them. She already has eyes on Penguin. She knows he on some fuck shit. Yeah. But nobody else sees it.
Yeah, I took that the other way. When Vidi talked to Sophia and instead of letting the uncle handle it, I took it as he is a double agent. I think that's just one more thing that points like you saw who piped up first. Like as soon as she came in saying, when the time is right, we'll deal with the Maronis. When is the time going to get any righter than this? Like again, I say Vidi, that kitty cat's a rat.
I agree. He definitely seems dirty, but he also is power hungry. So he doesn't see her as he doesn't see her as competition. He sees her more as just an inconvenience that he has to deal with for a while.
Yeah, no underboss out there doesn't want to be the boss. So 100%, like he's scheming always. He even had the nerve to snap on her. Like he's lucky she didn't go Sophia on him right then and there. That's what I'm saying.
Very lucky. Like, and it took her bitch ass uncle, who's sitting there letting the shit happen, for him to even try to apologize. So he didn't apologize really to Sophia. He said he apologized to him. Like, bro, the minute he even started talking smart to your fucking niece, you should have got up and shot him in the face.
Right. Yeah.
And just be done. Like, oh, you think that's how it's about to go now because my brother not here no more? Okay, let me tell you who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
That's how he should have handled that.
You got to get the underboss in line or he's just going to scheme for your demise instantly. So yeah, that was a step up.
I mean, he'd been banging his wife for years though, so the disrespect is there. I think he respected her dad, but he definitely don't give a fuck about the uncle.
Oh no, he know him himself. He know, like they say, Luke is a pussy. Like nobody's afraid of this man. Nobody's worried about that. It also seems, and understandably so, that Sophia and her uncle are going to be butting heads. Like, how long before Sophia's had enough and just ends old Uncle Luca fandom?
I'll say episode 6.
Episode 6, you going?
That's what I was going to say. How many episodes are we getting? Are we slated for?
8 episodes.
8?
8 episodes.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say either at the very latest it'll be the end of the season, but it will probably be episode 6 or 7.
Love it. I was still trying to play all sides, tries to convince Sophia that after everything that's happened, like he wants to still support.
Bro.
Even her uncle realizes like how good she is at sniffing out bullshit. How does Oz think he's going to keep getting away with this with her?
I don't know what Oz is on right now, man. I feel like there's something else underlying that's going on with him. I mean, we can get to that once we start talking about his mom. But yeah, he's working himself up a little too much, and he's trying to do too much too fast. I think it is. He's being greedy right now. See, and this is why he was able to get away with skimming off the top before, because Falcone, the real Falcone, was looking at it like, all right, you know what? I was doing that shit when I was in his position too. I got it. I get it. I understand. And he's not being extra, so he's not doing a whole lot to just a little tap. And that's what kept him smart. But now he's reaching for too much too quick. And I don't think he sees it that way, and he's gonna slip up.
Oh, the time is right. You got to get while the getting's good. But yeah, you're right. He might be trying to go a little too big, taking a little too big a bite of the pie. Well, walking through the streets, Victor stops and looks at a pole full of flyers with missing people on it. Do you think one of them is somebody he knew?
Nah, I had to pause and be like, "Hey, do I know any like actual name here or something?" But nah, I think this is to remind us like where he's from and like this all.
You
like,
don't think
city.
so?
Nah. Until I saw like the phone call. The phone call is that one person. Like, okay, that's understandable, but I don't think any of them is like actually on that photo.
How you feel about that?
I think there's a very good chance that there's a couple people on those posters that he knows. Quite a good chance. I mean, first of all, it's Gotham. The town, it seems like it's supposed to be real big, but it's not that big. It's a lot of people that know each other, especially from the part of town where he was from, where so much bad shit has happened now. Like, it's barely even a neighborhood anymore. And a lot of people are checking for their people there. So yeah, I think it's highly probable he knew some of them.
I think he might just be remembering some names of people that are missing so he can say something to fill in his story later, because we got some shit to talk about for Victor here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
As AK would say, put a pin in that. I like how the Penguin gets down, like invite some beautiful ladies over, put on some tunes, pour a few drinks, like. But what was the purpose of this little shindig? Like, was it really just to celebrate making it through the hijack alive? Like, why did he have this party?
That and an alibi, possibly, still.
What's that?
What would he need an alibi for?
Yeah, there's no alibi. Everybody knows what just went down and what happened.
Yeah.
Like, this party just seemed like at a random time. I was like, where are they having a party of now of all things? Like, people just died.
Right,
like, isn't that just it? They almost died, so let's celebrate life. Or I just didn't understand the reason of this.
I don't know. It seems like something that was just thrown together. Like, you invited these ladies over here, and who's supposed to be, I guess, kind of your main squeeze for the moment, anyway, from the information we've been given. And she's down to rock with you, but you're putting her girls at risk, and that was never part of the deal. So what is the point of this? Because there's people watching this man. There is. So they're watching. Anytime he's at home or somebody is going in there, they know who is going in and out of that spot.
Oh, for sure.
So her going over there, especially with all of her girls like that, it's a little fishy to me.
And like Phantom was bringing up earlier, who is Graciela? Like, as the girls are arriving, Victor gets that text asking, where are you and are you all right? So we know that Vic hasn't lost everything. Someone out there still cares for him.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's his roundaway girl, but we don't know.
I agree 100%. I think that's exactly who it is, especially after watching the previews for next episode. I think that's exactly what it's going to be. I think that's his girl around the way. And on that note, are we sure? Like, here's where I was putting a pin in it. Are we sure that he's even telling the truth about being from the point? Like, he could.
I told you.
I was saying the same thing. The way I was stuttering at that point, I'm like, okay, are you stuttering because you're nervous, or you trying to figure out like a different location or something, just not let everyone know who he truly is?
I'm so glad.
Then with that AK-10 I'm like, hold up.
Wait a minute. No, aha. Okay, I told you it's something fishy about that. Look, you look at him. I'm just saying, and it may just be coincidental, but you look at him, and you look at Catwoman in this universe of the bat sphere, and they look like they could be related enough. There's enough features there that are similar to where I'm saying they could have the same daddy. This could be another extra, and his way in right now is just through Penguin, and that's why he's doing this shit. And he got nervous right there, I think, because that girl was asking him specifics because she has family from over there, so he had to hurry up and try to think quick of what to say, because if he said something wrong, she would know.
Exactly. But you think the Penguin might actually be his dad?
No, Falcone.
Oh, you think Falcone might actually be his dad?
Yeah. I think that's what I said. I think he's another stray, just like Catwoman is.
He could be another rich kid out there slumming and just got caught messing up with the wrong one. Like I said, like you were saying, when Roxy's talking to him later, she said her cousins were from there and they lost everything. And Vic went into stutter mode. Like, did he do that because he almost got caught in a lie and he's not from there, or just because he's got so much feels about it? Like, that's
as we know, he's not quick. He's not good, under pressure. At least right now he's not. Maybe he'll act accordingly later, but from what we've seen so far, the kid gets nervous when he's pressed.
He stutters when he's nervous. He had a little stutter when he first meets Roxy. It got way worse when she asked where he was from, but then
because she got a little too close.
Yeah, and then it cleared up again when he said, "What do you do for Oz?" Like, He be lying. He be lying.
I'm the driver. So technically, that's not a lie.
I don't think he's from the point. I
don't think it's. I don't think it's from the point at all.
He's from somewhere else, and
there's something extra with him.
So yeah, we're gonna find out exactly. But yeah, he is not telling the truth, and he's not telling the whole story. So I can't wait to see where that goes. Cool. That's cool. You guys are on the same page with that too. Because I was like, this kid is lying about something big. Nice. Another thing that had me looking sideways was Vic's phone said that the call came in at 2:45 p.m. Like, does the sun just never come out in Gotham? Because it was dark as fuck outside for 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Have you not watched Batman? It was always damn pitch black.
That's what I was about to say. Like, were you paying attention to the source material? And when I say source material, I don't mean like the comics. I mean like every other Batman TV show and movie. We don't see Gotham in daylight like that.
I have seen the sun come out in Gotham. Like, there has been times. Like, my goodness, it was just 2:45 in the p.m. and it was midnight dark outside. I was like, what? I don't know. I just seemed weird to me. But Sophia, of course, is not about to be like deterred in finding out who killed her brother. She needs a head on a platter, and she's going to get one. So she goes to visit one of her dad's dirty cops who finds himself an addict, and she makes him an offer he just cannot refuse. He puts him to work finding her brother's killer, and this guy, he's a junkie. He's going to do what he needs to do, get those drugs, especially how dry it is out there. Because we saw him going to his source, and he couldn't get anything. So he's about to do whatever it takes. And when Vic was in
one thing that I think to be highlighted there is these assholes that think they're really in charge and they're running shit. They're dragging their feet on like everything. And Sophia comes in, hands over the appropriate price, which really for them is cheap as fuck. And she gets results within 24 hours. 24 fucking hours.
A real boss.
And these assholes over here pussyfooting around the question.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. When Vic was introduced to Roxy, he, of course, was instantly smitten. What's up? Are we going to see these two be a thing by the end of the season?
Is he smitten?
He looked a little smitten.
Are you sure? I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I think Graciela or whoever that is better step correct, because he looks like he might have eyes for the new cam girl. You guys didn't see that at all? Didn't feel that way?
No, he seemed just as nervous as any other time we've seen him looking nervous. It's just a new person that he's around, and he has to feel her out to see how he needs to move around her, or if he's even going to be like moving around her past this night. That's it. I don't know. He looked very preoccupied with getting that message from Graciela, so I don't think he has eyes for this girl. I think he was just being polite. He is on the job right now.
Maybe. He seemed to perk up a little bit when he heard that she's a cam girl entrepreneur. I said, settle down. You can't afford her. He's like, shit, let me find out. I got a silver tongue when I need it. Oz then heads to his bedroom and Eve follows. Like, she's no dummy, and she realized, like you were saying earlier, it was he who killed Alberto and then used her as an alibi. And she did not appreciate her putting her and her girls in such a dangerous position. And like you said, that was not the deal. So what's up? How long do you think these two have been tight, AK?
Oh, I think it's been a good while, because I mean, and we haven't seen a whole lot of her, but from what I can say from other folks I may have met allegedly, it takes time and roots for you to be trusted on that level with someone like that is in the game on her level. So it's been a good few years at least.
Yeah, I'm thinking at least a decade. I think these two have been
at the very least, yeah. And he said, like, you've seen me go through worse and come out better, and I always kept it handled. Everything, you was always in the dark, and nobody had eyes on you. So he's saying again, trust me this one last time. I'm telling you, girl, I got it. We gonna get it big. And who knows if there is like a real romance there. I think they definitely have a great amount of respect and love for each other, but that may not necessarily be completely romantic.
No, of course not.
That makes sense.
That's a business situation. That is a business partnership, 100%. Did you notice how his room was like a vault? Like, it had 1,000 boxes in it.
The fucking door. The door itself looked like a damn vault door. Like, I'm surprised that he could even hear her knock when she knocked on it.
Oh, thump, thump. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, he's just got millions stashed in there, doesn't he, Phantom?
Pretty much.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure like the jewels are in there.
The history is going to bode well for Penguin's lady. Oh, that's scary times.
Yeah,
Like she
yeah.
said, it doesn't always end well for girls like her. We then flash over to Sophia waking up from what seemed to be a nightmare, and she looks like she was clawing at her own throat with all those scars she had on her neck. Like she literally had to wash away the blood from underneath her fingernails. So, I guess is that the reason why she's being put under hypnosis, or something else? I mean, she's obviously deranged, but
That was just symbolic of like because she was known as the Hangman, so I think that's just like the Hangman. Because we go back
Well,
to that
I
photo,
think
like two people. It's like Sophia and then like her thing of known as the Hangman. So it's like she's trying to keep sane, but like that part of her is just trying to claw out. I thought that was just like
I
symbolic.
think it's
oh, nice.
I think it's
I love
a bit more physical than that. I think it's definitely something that's deep in her psyche, and there's reasons why she's having issues like that. But I think it's because specifically when she was locked up, the whole hangman thing that was out hot in the presses. Everybody knew about that. So those guards at Arkham, I think, very much would also have known about that, and that may have been one of the ways that they found to torture her while she was under, quote unquote, under their care, being locked up there. So those were the scratches are definitely from her like waking up and gripping, but I think it's a trauma response to her being restrained or with something around her throat and her trying to claw at it and get it off.
What were you about to say, Phantom? I like that, AK.
Or past trauma, like maybe Daddy thought Conan almost choked her out one time.
Her dad, he did. But let's see. But as far as we know for that, yeah, one time, parents. I'm just gonna say because I have West Indian parents. Phantom know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the shit be traumatic like that sometimes. Well, but mix that in with being at Arkham, then yeah, that's a hell of a thing to have to deal with later.
And speaking of parents, we see that Oz's mom is definitely getting worse. Like the dementia seems to be in full blow, and Oz seems to have plenty of money. Like I don't get why not just put your mom in a home so she doesn't have to worry about her getting hurt. Like she even told him she does not want to be cooped up in this house no more. Like, is it hard to picture a more dangerous situation than her living alone right now?
I mean, like not only that, but the guy he has coming to watch her during the daytime, he's like, bro, I'm literally just the landlord. Like you got the super over here trying to play stay-at-home nurse, and that's not this man's job. That's not his forte. And he's trying to tell you that, yo, she's getting worse. I found her outside, and it seems like it's in the colder months there, outside with no coat on, talking about she's late for mass. She didn't recognize that it wasn't Sunday. So I think she's getting worse with her dementia. And I was like, well, I'm paying you to watch her, dude. What are you a fucking doctor now? No, he's not a doctor. That's what he's trying to tell you. She needs round the clock care, professional care. And if he doesn't want to put her in anywhere in Gotham, I understand that. That's fine. But he makes enough money that he could send her to what the fuck? Where the hell is what is Superman's city named? Aren't they like just across the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Metropolis.
Yes. Send her to fucking Metropolis, or what else is in what is it? Central City, where Flash, they're all in the same like sphere of towns. They're not that far away from each other. Send her there, and if you make enough money to where you can have round the clock protection and medical care for her, professional medical care. Send some guards with her if you want to make sure that she's fine. It's not hard.
Yeah, just put her in under an alias and nobody knows who she's at.
You went through getting on 2 trains and 3 buses and a taxi and an Uber to get to her house so nobody will find you. Why do all that? You could easily change her name, send her to where you know she's going to be safe. Keep in touch with their video call so she sees you every couple days. And this is easy. You have this man stressed out to where he knows that if some shit goes wrong, you're going to blame him, and there goes his life. and his family
That's
being
just
fucked
it.
up.
She's got dementia. Who's
And
even
this,
going to listen
it-
to her from now on? Nobody's going to listen to her. She's crazy.
ex-
She's got dementia.
and
You have
he
nothing to
keeps
worry
and
about.
he keeps putting that off. And he keeps putting that off. And
Doesn't make sense.
I want to know. I want to know what exactly happened with his brothers and why they're not there, because
Oh,
they
of
haven't
course.
officially said that they're dead. And I'm thinking maybe one of them is, but maybe there's another one that knows the fuck shit that was going down and just decided I'm going no communication at all, no contact, and he's just gone. So now she's stuck in that space with the dementia where all her boys are together, but they're not here. And this is what I was saying earlier with him, like, and the mom, his foot thing. Did they establish how that happened
Nope, they just showed it.
yet? Okay, I think it that also may have something to do with his mom, because
you
their
think this one's
relationship
college?
is very it to
That looks
me
pretty
it
mangled.
says
I
that
think
there's some weird shit, some hinky shit that happened in the
maybe
past
she was
with
just
them.
doing drugs or something, and she just had him like that deformed because she was doing a lot of drugs
Maybe
and alcohol, but
that's possible,
I don't think
or
that's
there was some
maybe.
type of accident that happened and in his childhood. I
Maybe.
don't know. I'm just saying the relationship and how they vibe together, and this outside of the dementia, because we saw that moment of clarity where she was telling him straight up, "Nah, you better make these motherfuckers feel it. I ain't raised no little bitch." So there's something behind that type of attitude, is all I'm saying. So I need more information, because their
That's just crazy.
dynamic is very strange.
Yeah, she was a mean mom from New York. But I still feel she's going to do something major, and Sophia's going to find out about her and not be happy about Oz lying to her about it. Like, that's
Of
the only
course.
connection she really.
Just like
Oh
him
yeah.
saying there later on, like, oh, man, my mother is dead. I'm like, oh shit, why did you say that? Because then when
Right?
she
This is
figured out,
why
he
he's
couldn't kill
stressed.
him.
That's what I'm saying. This is why he's stressed. He knows every second that he's in this game now, the way he's doing shit, it's more and more and more setting up for some really big windfall to come his way. And it's probably going to be in the form of his mom.
Yeah, like I think
and
Fandom was
because
about to
he
say,
fucked up.
the only
Yeah.
connection that she shares with him is losing somebody close. And now that she's finally ready to dance, as he so eloquently put it, methinks that she's not going to be too pleased to find out that she was lied to.
I don't
What
I
else?
don't think she's fully in with him, though. I think she's still low-key playing him.
Yeah, of course. But leading to what else has she been lied to about when she finds out about that? Like, I could just see this all really blowing up in his face. That's kind of where you're going, right, Phantom?
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, there's
Agreed.
Also, there was like one of the comics, like Penguin kills his brothers because in their youth we always made fun of them. So I don't know if the show is gonna like touch on that or just.
That's what I think.
Okay, see, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see specifically, how they're playing that.
But yeah,
I like that too.
But I must say, even with half dementia, his mother is a hell of a motivator. Like, she always knows just what to say. Like, if my son's a nothing, then what am I? I was like, the last thing he says to her is, "I know, Ma, I won't let you down."
That's what I'm talking about. That right there. That's type of abuse.
It worked.
That is she's a motivator, but that is fucking abuse. And that's why he's the way he is, I think, man.
I gotta give it to Mama. I think she did not let him sit back on his gimp foot and cry about how life's not fair. She motivated his ass and said, "Get out there and make something of yourself."
There's a clear line between motivation and between living through your kids and pushing them to do the shit that you wanted to do but couldn't. That's abuse. Clear and simple.
Well, I mean, it's not normal. I mean, we see where he's at, and she's happy with it. Like, she wants him to run this city. Like that, they're just gangsters from the heart.
I really would like a 15-minute dossier on just her and her background.
Victor reminds him that the funeral is about to start, and he gets pretty much like, it's almost over. So he finds Sophia standing by herself again. And we see, like, once he gets to the funeral, like, how isolated is she? Like, in the family, she's all by herself at her own brother's funeral. Like, she made mention that what's that?
No, go ahead and finish.
Oh, I was just going to say that she made mention that she didn't see Oz at the service, and he said he was in the back, but I don't know.
She know he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, he more specifically said, "Oh, I didn't know you was looking. How the fuck did you not know she was gonna look for you, bro? She's looking for every face that should be there, and she is clocking who isn't there. You can lie all you want, bro, but yeah, I think even though he says he's not underestimating her, I think he is very much underestimating her. Because no, if you really didn't think that she wouldn't be looking for you, you're an idiot. And also, this is again why I say her uncle is bitch made. You're at your nephew's funeral, okay? Who was supposed to be your boss right now is gone, murdered, and you letting this protest happen in front of the church
How you gonna
at
stop
this
it?
boy's funeral?
How would you stop it?
Are you joking? Call some people to get rid of them. I'm not saying shoot up the church. No, I'm not saying shoot up the church. If you think things can't be done in full view of cameras and reporters being there, I think you're mistaken on how some moves can be made.
This is he's not trying to bring that extra.
No, if that was her father, do you think he would have allowed that? No,
Maybe.
He wouldn't have.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I don't think he would have.
You can't smash everybody. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
He didn't have to smash them, but he would not have allowed them to be there. One, disrespecting his daughter full in public, and two, at his son's funeral.
Yeah.
He pretty much had like police in his pocket. He could have easily cleared it out.
Exactly. Easily would have cleared them out.
He had the police in his pocket, but Luca doesn't have shit. He's got to reestablish everything.
Which is absurd that he hasn't done so already.
I mean, we don't know how long it's been since the death, but yeah, maybe. I think it's only been a week. Actually, we do know it's been a week. It's tough to get a lot done.
If you are actually up to the task, you would have had that shit done. Again, look at the move Sophia has been making. Look at the move Sophia is making. That's all I'm saying.
So she might believe, I don't know, she might have believed Oz a little more after the story he tells about his brothers. And like you were asking, like, how did they die? I think Oz absolutely killed him for making fun of him or laughing at him. Like, we know he does not tolerate people laugh. And that's what he told his mom. Like, she's like, why'd you kill him? He's like, he laughed at me. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, we know that doesn't go down. So is that what happened to his brothers? Did he kill his brothers for teasing him, making fun of him, and laughing at him?
Or at the very least, set up an accident for him. I believe that. I mean, when you're bullied like that as a kid, yeah, sometimes that shit can change you like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was mentioning his brother's death when talking to Sophia at the funeral. Yeah, I think.
See, did he say both of them were dead?
Yeah, they're both dead. They're both.
Or just one? Both? Okay.
Dead, yeah. He might be lying about them, but I don't. I think they're dead, and I think he killed them. Is what I think. Absolutely. But yeah, that would put his mom into depression, losing her other two sons, and the two sons that aren't like jumped in. Oh, don't worry, we can jump all over the place. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I think he gone and he killed him because he is the Penguin. Sophia gets a call and heads back to the house. The dirty cop she hired has actually come through and got not just some hearsay, but an actual live body from the heist.
Actually got the motherfucker that was in charge.
As soon as he wakes up, he may be
telling you 24 hours.
All her questions. And speaking of questions, Oz gets called into the Maronis. Like, Nadia had some questions she'd like answered immediately. Like, why were they not warned about the capo being taken from the hospital? She acted like she was about to have Oz killed. I don't know. What's up, fandom? Was that a scare tactic, or was she really about to off the Penguin right there?
No, she was planning on offing him.
She was going to kill him?
You do not get Lady Shoray to come in and play a role where she is not going to be busting heads. And I called her Lady Chrissy for y'all that may not know. She played the character of Christina on The Expanse, where she was basically like the boss bitch in charge on Earth for quite some time. And yeah, she's always in a role where she's making moves like that. So as soon as I saw her walk on the screen, I said, "Oh, that character is absolutely going to be one to watch." I am surprised she did not shoot this man in the face the last time they were in the room together. I honestly am, because she is that bitch.
He just seems like such a valuable asset that I don't see why you would kill something like that. Like, he can do a lot more help than harm at this point, especially where
But that was her point, though. He should be able to do that, and they should have got a warning about what was coming.
And like
They should not have been able to get to the hospital. Well, that dude, it seems that because I don't
this
even
guy's
think he's a
that
cop
valuable, what's he
anymore.
doing at the hospital by himself? Why wasn't he guarded? If he's that valuable,
How do you know he wasn't? How do you know he wasn't? How do you know some random thing we didn't see how that guy snatched him?
I don't know. If they had if he was that
there's all manner of diversions that you could pull, and if you're clever enough, you could maybe get something down. So that's all I'm saying.
The bronies are too weak to be able to.
He should have gotten the word out to them. If the partnership was real, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a tough one. Sophia doesn't seem to be able to go anywhere and find peace. Even in her own home at her brother's wake, people are like whispering and talking behind her back and not doing it quietly. Like, how is she ever going to be able to keep from going truly stark raving mad if the whole city's like treating her this way, fandom?
Man, she's like almost like she's like 90% there. We're just waiting.
So she's basically going to lose it completely and just go all the way around the bend.
Of course. And then everyone is just like literally just whispering all around her. They have the balls to do that. Like, oh, that's the hey man, be careful.
Yo.
I'm like, do y'all know where she's at right now? Do you still know who she is?
Right?
Her fucking cousin. The prime example, her fucking cousin. This is just the next scene after this. Comes up talking all, hey girl, it's been so long. It's so great to see you. You still got that style. I remember that. You remember how we used to be every weekend, go every summer going to Italy? Man, I still be out there rocking sometimes. Yo, we should do a girls trip. And Sophia again sees through the bullshit, and she like stammers her words a little bit, like a girls trip. Word? Okay. And then but of course the cousin not paying attention, still doing bullshit. This is my daughter, let me introduce her. This is mommy's cousin. And the second Sophia plugs it, oh, your Beretta's loose. Oh, I can figure out. No, I got it.
Yeah, what did she think Sophia was going to do? Skin her alive
exactly.
Right there? I mean, that made no sense. I get it, you're fake, but why even put yourself in that position? Just avoid her.
Exactly.
Go up and talk
exactly. She wasn't even anywhere near you. You called out to her from across the room. You could have just let that shit lie. But ridiculous. Then you came up here thinking that you was going to be talking smart, and she capped you in just 5 seconds. In just 5 seconds, without even saying the words, she gave you a warning. Bitch, don't fuck with me.
And then, yeah, exactly. Why the whole scene was ridiculous.
So stupid. That was stupid on her part. I felt bad for the little girl because she don't really understand what's going on right there. But I didn't feel bad for her cousin at all. Fuck you, bitch.
No, she's an idiot. And can we talk about how excited Penguin was to be at some risk? Like when he was driving into this party, like you might be driving into your death. And he was just pumped. It literally got him like he was on a thrill ride. Vic was like, should we maybe turn around? Penguin was like, oh hell no, we got to go all the way through this kid. Like he was excited.
To my point earlier, in this moment where he's giving these instructions and making that plan, Vic is trying to tell him, yo, again, I have never done any type of work like this. Can you give me the actual plan? How should I move from here to there? I need A, B, C, D. Like
Penguin was just too
really right now.
The adrenaline was running.
Vic strikes me as a young Capricorn because I myself am a Capricorn. We need to have the lists, the rules sometimes in situations. And Vic's not trying to go just swinging off the tip of his dick in this. You know, he wants to make sure it's done right. But Penguin is just skirting past that. Like, bro, he's literally new. Like you're literally his first boss that's giving him a chance. And he wants to do a good job. He's asking you, give me the proper instructions to do the good job. And you just laugh past it like, nah, you good. Yep.
Then Oz walks into the wake and figures out a way to sneak into the basement and handle the Maroni capo. And at first he was just like, make sure you say his name and it'll all work out. I was like, no, it won't. Do you remember not being duct taped to a chair the last episode with piano wire ripping through your armpits? Like, are you kidding me? They're going to torture this man and make him talk. Like, would you have just trusted him to say the right thing, Phantom, and just leave him alive? No way.
Hell no.
Hell to the no. Like there's just no way. Like once he gets tortured, he's gonna start chirping. So what was the Penguin's smarter than that, isn't he?
Well, see that's the thing. He's been making moves like he was, and we want to think that he is, But he does do these slip ups. Again, he's moving too fast. He sees the goal. He's trying to jump a little too quick. He's trying to skip places. And that's why he keeps having to do all this course correcting. If he wasn't doing too much to begin with, he wouldn't have had so many things to correct. And then you didn't get rid of the fucking knife, my guy.
Yeah, that made no sense.
What the fuck?
He's usually so smart and thinking 3 steps ahead. Why would you keep the murder weapon on you? Like,
that shit would have been thrown on the fucking roof as soon as I got done with that.
Yeah, some garbage somewhere. Like, are you kidding me? That just made no sense. Like, go bury it in the yard or something.
In somebody's flower pot. There's so many people, and you know how many women are walking around with purses in there?
Yeah,
come on, my dude.
And after giving up this main piece of evidence on Vidi, Oz had to pivot to plan B. He wanted, like you were saying, you wanted Vic to plant those jewels in Vidi's car. But like you said, Vic was telling you, I don't know how to do this. Give me some direction. But yeah, of course, he's not happy and taking no excuses. I'm like, Oz is just a psychopath. That just shows us, like, we try to think he's like this genius, like super crime criminal. Yeah, he is, but he's a psychopath, and he slips up too.
He was raised by one.
But how lucky is Oz that nobody saw him go down in the basement, or that nobody came down there the whole time he's there? Like, what wasn't lucky was him getting the call from Vic that he couldn't get the job done. But I mean, I don't know.
I have a question.
What's that?
Once he dropped that hint and they found this dude in the basement, how did they not keep multiple guards at that door?
Yeah, again, plot.
It was only one way in and one way out.
Total plot.
And you saw them. And this again is why I'm on Team Sophia, because once he got and they walked down there, Sophia, and they were all looking at him like, oh shit. And Sophia just turned around like, I told you. I fucking told you.
Also, how did they not realize that it was Oz, the one that pointed out that Sophia's doing this, and not put 2 and 2 together and realize Oz is the connection?
Bruh.
I mean,
someone make it make sense.
Yeah, it's not. It's just crazy. So they do indeed. They round up everybody looking for the weapon, which Oz has geniusly planted on Castillo, which we thought he was putting it on VA. I like that little switch up. And the bait and switch was cool. We thought he was going to
play. Why do you think he did that?
Because he's on the same page as Luca, which is why Luca shot him. Take out her number 1, and she literally has no one left to lean on. Like, no one else is on her side. This man is like down for it. That's her ride or die number 1 right hand. So when you take him out, she's literally got no one left. And I think that's the reason Luca shot him before she could. Like, and to prove the point, he's in charge. You think he has
and this is why I said I think they're both underestimating her. I don't think that guy was her only dude. Especially if y'all know, for any of y'all that know her from the comics.
That's her number 1, though, for sure. Like, that was her.
Was it?
Yeah, that's the driver. That's the one who's always with him. That's the one who helped her.
That's who she wanted them to see was always with her.
I mean, yeah, that's her driver. That's her number 1. That's the guy that's always with her. That's her Victor, is what basically. He then tells Sophia that maybe it's time for her to leave Gotham. He acts all sweet, like, with her until his men show up. And then he's like, okay, we're done here. Like, methinks she is going to be dealing with him directly sooner than later.
He could be dead the next episode.
Yeah, Luca's not going to make it
because she is not one to pull any punches. She gave you your shot. She let you run, and then some fuck shit happened, and now she still doesn't have the revenge that she wanted. You actively stole that from her when you shot that man.
Oz gets tasked with discarding the dead bodies, but of course makes Vic do all the heavy lifting, or should I say digging. And then instead of giving him a hand out of the grave, he makes Vic lay down in it with the other dead bodies. Like, what kind of psycho nightmare-inducing bullshit is this? Like, this boy told you he wasn't ready and had some questions. You just throw him in the deep end like sink or swim, motherfucker, and then mad when he couldn't make it and work it out flawlessly? What kind of shit is this?
Nah, he needed that. Get out of here. I would have kicked him.
See, you know what? To fandom's point, honestly, when I first watched, I thought, you know what? Yeah, because sometimes you got to feel the flames. You got to feel the flames. Like there's one thing my mom did with me and like my little sister, my little cousins when we were tiny, about going into the kitchen and running around and not paying attention. she would, if she was cooking, something was in the oven, she would take our hand and just put it close to the thing that was hot. And obviously we're going to feel that heat. So this is why you don't touch that ever. Guess who never ever got any burns when some of our other friends did because they were running around not paying attention, doing some fuck shit.
I get you.
So yeah, sometimes you gotta
lay down on some bloody dead bodies in a grave. I don't know.
He will remember that whatever Vic's plan is, and I do think he is working on some other hidden agenda. Whatever his plan is, he will remember that moment and remember why. It will affirm even more whatever he's doing. You cannot slip up. Yeah. If something happens that you don't expect, you cannot choke, or you will end up in the ground.
He's gonna be having nightmares for life over this. Are you kidding me? He's definitely gonna remember.
I bet you he don't make that mistake again, though.
He also said that he had to plant the jewels, plant the knife. So did Oz already plant those jewels on Vidi be found by Luca or somebody else later in the family? And then we see that later he did. He actually planted those
he planted on
Castillo just to back it up that he was the one. Because, she might have been second guessing, but once she sees that, she's like, okay, I guess he was.
He had to, yeah, because it was supposed to be Vidi, but then he changed it. So yeah, he couldn't put the jewels in Vidi's car anymore. He had to make it more so Castillo. But I think she sees him. Yeah. Sorry.
After this insane little life lesson Oz gets from a call from Sophia, and it seems like now she's ready to be friends. But what pull other than her last name does she even have left? Like, other than knowing like the deets on the new drug. So is Oz just going to kill her as soon as he figures out when and where the shipments are coming in? What do you think, Phantom? Are they going to actually be partners, or is one of them going to screw the other one instantly?
Yeah, both of them going to screw the other. What you mean?
Like, are they going to work together at all for any amount of time? Or is it just instant?
I think he's asking when, Phantom. Like, how long do you think?
When? I don't think it's going to last more than one episode. Honestly, with them two, with two of them. Like, Penguin's constantly just
what?
Crossing each other, and then with Sophia, the moment it's like she figures something out, it's over.
If you go back and you watch that end scene where she says, yo, these fucking old men think that they about to put me back in a corner. And again, reminder, nobody puts baby in a corner. She's like, you know what? I gave him a shot. I see this fuck shit they doing. I don't like it. So now I'm gonna have to take my shit from them. And that's just gonna be what it is. You down or not. And he says, nah, immediately, let's dance. And he does that because he knows that she is 100% the best one to be in charge. He knows how ruthless and cunning she is, but he still thinks that he can match her. And for a few moments, he definitely will. But the thing that got me, and y'all go back and watch and tell me your assessment later, but in that scene when she looks at him and she says, how about it, Oz? You want to do this or what? And he says, yeah, let's dance. When the camera goes back to her face, she looks a little surprised for a second. Like, she's surprised that he is actually falling into everything that she just said. And I think that's a part of her cunning. And kudos again to that actress, because she is fucking flawless in this role. Like, the looks in her eyes and how she does all that, it portrays something so much deeper than just what the words and the lines that she has to say. So I would like to know, everybody, come back and tell us later what y'all assessment of that was in the comments.
Yeah, let us know how long you think it's going to be before their little partnership lasts, or before it implodes. But either way, it ain't easy working with crazy, but fuck it, let's dance. They about to get it. What do we think of episode 2, Phantom?
Yeah, I'm loving it every single step of the way. It was a little slow at some point, but it's like, it made up for it in the end.
So dark and so gritty, and yeah, it's got me interested. Like, what's going to happen? Where are they going? How long until they off certain people? Like, yeah, it's definitely got me hook, line, and sinker, and I am here for it and ready for it. What do you think about it?
You have to be careful with Vic now, because some of the people saw Vic, so it's like if they see him again, they're like, wait a minute, you're that guy at the funeral who wants to try to do something with the car.
Yeah, that, and I feel like some way or how Penguin is going to take care of them. Or honestly, if these dudes are given more to do, they're not going to remember too tough this random little mulatto looking boy that they caught trying to either break in or steal VD's car. I don't think it's gonna stay in their minds too tough because there's bigger shit going on.
Absolutely could be.
So, but yeah, this was a great episode, and I think it was fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what Sophia is going to do next. I know it's Penguin's show, but Penguin, I'm sorry, bro. So Sophia is that chick.
This is the Penguin. I'm riding with him. I think he makes it through the end of this, and yeah, it's going to be nuts. I can't wait to see how they do it. So as usual, we got a few trivia questions. See what everybody remembers about this show. If you're watching now, put them in the comment section. If you're watching later, put it in the comment section down below. What was Sophia's shrink's name?
Shades.
It's like just an episode.
He is a comic book character, but I didn't write anything down. I had a long day at work, y'all. So I didn't put it in.
I don't remember Shades from him. I always remember Shades from Oz. He was back in Oz.
See, and people have told me that. I never watched Oz.
Oh, he was a main character in Oz. Yeah, he always got down. He's awesome.
Right, I think that's it. I think Helena has it.
Oh, getting it down. Submitted.
Dr. Rush.
Absolutely. Dr. Julian Rush. Well done, you. Nice. What kind of truck did Penguin use for his drops?
FEMA.
Absolutely correct. There you go. Remember a little something. FEMA trucks. Who told the bagel joke?
Oh, what the fuck was his name? It was the driver. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was a driver.
That was such a damn dad joke, though.
Oh, it was so good. So good. Get it? Get it? Like the bread? Thanks for explaining.
Right. Yeah, thanks for explaining it.
It was a driver. Extra
right, driver.
The Penguin
I do not remember what his name. Yeah, he did say it. I don't remember what he said,
thanks,
though.
Blank. Thanks for explaining it.
Everybody thanks for explaining that.
Oh. He said, feel it. How much did the news say crime has gone up in Gotham since the seawall incident?
42%.
Oh, they nailed that one.
Hey, high five on that, Phantom.
Who was ready for that one? Absolutely. Yep, 42%.
I don't know why I even remembered that.
Talk to the Riddler if you got anything to bitch about. The radio said the hangman had killed at least how many women?
7. Probably more.
Yeah, probably more. Yeah, because that was all that they knew about. But they think there's more.
Absolutely.
And there are definitely more.
Just came ready to play. Well done, you. Who was the first to hire Oz as a driver?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember that dude's name either.
I remember the scene, though. Absolutely correct.
I remember the scene. Came in because Penguin was doing good at the club. Said, hey, yo, I got this job over here, but Penguin ain't never drove before, so he had to go steal a car and drive around for the weekend until he could do it on Monday because he got hired on Friday, but he didn't have to show up until Monday. So he stole, what was like a Buick or something he stole? Like, I remember all that shit, but I don't remember that dude's name.
Tell me what kind of car he stole. Oh, here's one. We'll get us back on track. A little bit easier one. Where's Victor say he's from?
I don't know why I want to say Crown Heights. I don't think it's Crown Heights.
It's not against what you see.
I don't remember. Was it Northern? Was the North attached to it somewhere? I don't remember. Crown something.
We already know. Right there, Lottie V.
Oh, Lady V got it. Crown. Okay, well, I got 50% of that.
Right there, Crown Point, absolutely. Oh, we already know. Phantom told us earlier. Who texted Victor earlier?
It was a Graciana. It was something with a G. Damn it. Phantom, what was it?
I thought it was that.
Galencia.
You're very close.
Graciela.
Lady V brought it home.
Literally, okay. See, look, yeah, we were close. I knew it was something with a G.
Is it Lady V or Lottie V? I look at that and think it's Lottie
I told you the first time it was Lady V. There's 2 A's there, bro.
Yeah,
that's 2 vowels is a long sound. 2 vowels is a long sound. A.
Is it? I need to go back to school, I guess. I don't know why I see Lottie
V. Can you put the pronunciation, please? That's awesome. In there. Okay, see, look, Lady V. There, she said it. Told you.
Lady V from now on.
I told you, I know my peoples, man.
What time did the text come through to Victor?
Oh,
Isn't it 2:45, 3 o'clock?
Something 40 something.
Nice.
Was it 240 something? 245 sounds right. 245, 242, something like that.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Random nailed it. I just wanted to see if the chat came through before I said it for sure. But yep, 245 exactly. Extra credit. What day? What was the date? Day or date? Extra credit.
Oof.
What's that?
What?
Tuesday?
Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. Told you I did not take notes.
Extra credit. Anybody in the chat see what the date was or what day?
November
I know. One of you clever folks had it. Lady V says Tuesday.
Incorrect.
Not correct.
What's November?
Well, I guess I think Wednesday or Thursday earlier. So I don't know. I'm probably wrong on both counts.
Anybody knows that? Put it in the chat box later if you're watching later on. If we got it going, what song did? Oh, there's a deep cut right here. I just had to see what it was.
Fucking! I knew you was gonna ask something about songs. Damn it!
What song did Oz put on to dance with his mom?
When is it? Crying and dancing, crying and laughter.
Oh shit! I'm gonna give it to him. That is close enough. Tears and laughter.
See?
Wow, Phantom.
It's so wild the random shit that we remember in our brains for these damn trivia sessions, y'all. Y'all don't know what DJ be putting us through sometimes, man.
Insane. I can't believe we got tears and laughter. We're gonna give it to you. Extra credit. Anybody know who sang it? Any idea who the singer was for the old tears and laughter? Well done, Phantom, though. That's awesome. You nailed it. That's incredible. Who from the Maroney squad did the dirty cop kidnap to bring to Sophia?
Was it Ark Von or I know it starts with the A. I do not remember the correct pronunciation though. But it was the dude that was supposed to be like the point man on Maroney's team.
You are 100% correct. Anybody remember his
name? Arg something.
You're all over it. You're definitely all over it. Anybody remember the guy's name? Put that in the chat box. For watching later, put it in the comment section down below. 2 more left. Who did Sophia spend her summers with in Italy at Lake Como?
Oh, her fuck shit cousin.
What was her name?
I don't remember what her damn name was. I didn't care enough about her to remember her name.
Elslo. That is incorrect.
She pissed me off, so I didn't think to remember her name.
Anybody remember what Sophia's cousin's name was that she spent her summers at Lake Como out in Italy with? You know that? Put in the chat box. Watching later, put in the comment section down below.
Eslo, is that it? Oh, her cousin Gia's mom.
She just lied.
Is that it?
Last one. Who's parade? It was her mom. That's where you already said that. We need to know what her name was.
Oh, see, is Gia the little girl's name? I didn't even remember that. I was just reading what Helena wrote.
I know she just ousted the last one. Whose parade did Sophia fix at the wake?
Well, there you go, Gia. Thanks, Helena.
Got Helena out there answering questions before they even asked. We got superstars in the chat.
Okay, wait. I got a question. If that was your last one, I got one. What was the final song of the episode, and who made it?
Final song.
Or actually, no, because it was a cover. Not who made it, but what was the ending song? After they made the deal and they started fading to black and the credits started rolling. What was that song?
Isn't So Happy Together? Something like that?
Yes, indeed it was. Well done, Phantom.
The Bobby Darin song, right?
It was a cover of that song, yeah.
Feel it.
But yeah, Phantom's right. Happy Together.
So happy.
That's how I know the mom's gonna die. It's like with Penguin, it's the mom's. With this Sophia's his brother, so her brother. So like, she's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, she's gonna be wearing that necklace and get seen, or something's gonna happen.
Everyone on opposite sides has lost someone or something, except for Penguin right now. So he's going. The thing that really kicks him into overdrive is losing his mom. And yeah, that either the next episode 3 or episode 4 is when that will happen. That's my prediction.
There it is. Anything out the door before we get out of here?
If you swing by the channel tomorrow, me and the ladies, well, it may just be me and Meeks, because Sphinx's family got caught in the hurricane over the weekend. So we'll be talking about what is it? Lord of the Rings? No, not Lord of the Rings. More Interview with the Vampire and all of the fuck shittery of the fuck boy Lestat and Louis' antics. So that'll be fun. I don't think we have anything for trivia on Friday, but I will definitely be doing a watch along for episode 3 and 4 of Agatha All Along, probably Friday, because the week is very busy. And then we'll go from there. We're going to do this shit all over again. Thursday, I think we're going to be back here with DJ and Fandom talking about some more murders in the building. So definitely come through for that. And yes, I will pass those well wishes along to Sphinx. Thank you, Helena. And yeah, that's what we got going down. So come through, y'all. And sub up my guy here. Like, I see a bunch of my folks be coming through. Y'all make sure you sub to this man before and click the likes before you leave.
A couple. We appreciate it. Thanks you for coming through. We appreciate everybody. Like she said, we're absolutely going to be back here on Thursday, getting right back into Only Murders in the Building. Over halfway through. Can't wait to talk about that one. Got some things about some things. So we're going to get into it. Thanks for coming out. I hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. Till we see you on Thursday. Be easy, everybody.
Team Sophie.